Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you are new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one today. We are doing another how much did I spend video, and we are talking about for the month of June. So if you want to see what I spent this month and if I did better than last month, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way and that is trying to do better, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So let me know how you are doing. I am currently looking for my May total. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and pop that total up from last month. I'm not sure if this is correct because I have these notes from May, but I have $302.92. I'm not sure, so I'll have to go back and check. But we're gonna go ahead and see what June was looking like. And you know, this is a way of me holding myself accountable and trying to do better. You know, some months are better than others, but I am trying to go in a downward trajectory. And I am really, or realistically, looking at a budget or wanting to have a budget of like $250 a month. That would be ideal, I think, but we'll see. I don't know. I haven't really sat down and thought this all the way through, but what I do know for sure is that what I have been spending isn't gonna continue to be sustainable for me. So let's just go ahead and get into it so I don't hold y'all all day. Let me know how you are doing in the chat. Let me know how you're feeling in the chat or the comments, and let's do this. All right, for the month of June, first thing I bought was the Sydney Grace June bundle. I spent $30.20. Now the next series of purchases are all from Sephora, and I did some like same day delivery items and things like that. And the way that they charge it on my account is like they don't pull out like the lump sum, so they were kind of itemized. So I'm gonna just tell you what I got, and then I'm gonna tell you the grand total for Sephora purchases, which I was a bit flabbergasted with this, but this is, again, the transparency and allowing me to see my own foolery and shenanigans. So I bought the NARS liquid blush in the shade Wanderlust, which is beautiful. It's the purple shade. I got a leave-in conditioner from Pattern Beauty, which is very nice, by the way. And I bought 3 Dior Rosy Glow blushes, which I really like. I got Berry, Cherry, and Mahogany. I also bought the Net Perfume Discovery Set, which was a mess. I'm not going to return that. I'm going to just see if anyone else would like to smell those scents. I was going to say horrid scents, but that's rude because, you know, fragrance is very subjective. I bought the Sol de Janeiro leave-in conditioner because I definitely needed another leave-in conditioner because the Pattern one just wasn't enough. Then I bought the Bumble & Bumble Bond Leave-In Repair Serum. So you see, these hair products are because I was combing out my locks, or I had made that decision and started. So the Bumble & Bumble is supposed to like help with split ends. So that's a serum that I've been using. Can't really speak to it yet, but we shall see. See if my hair grows. We'll see. All right. I got the Abbott Perfume Discovery Set, which I do have a video coming up on that. Then I bought the Sol de Janeiro 62, which is like the Bum Bum Cream smell, that salted caramel pistachio goodness. I love it. I also emptied my Dior Forever concealer, and that is my Holy Grail concealer. So I did repurchase that because that is the business. I also bought the Say Glow Sculpt in Quartz Glow and Mauve Glow. And that Quartz Glow, that's like the, they're both like highlighters, really. They're cream highlighters. That's basically what they are. But They are so skin-like and natural looking. I really, really like that. So far, the only thing that I was not happy about was that net. All right, I bought the 7 Virtues perfume discovery set, which I will have a video coming up on that. I already filmed that. I bought the Henry Rose perfume discovery set because I just didn't have enough perfume discovery sets. I'm actually wearing Henry Rose today. I wore the shade Torn to the gym, and it's lasted very nicely through my workout because I did not shower afterwards. And then lastly, well, for Sephora, I bought the Kiehl wedding collection, the Silk and Velvet Santal. I had a gift card for that, so I only ended up spending $10.88, and I got those 2 in travel sizes. Here's where things took a turn, if you would call it that, but I don't feel bad. I did a huge skincare haul from Kiehl's. Matter of fact, let me grab my stuff so I can show you what I purchased, because I love me some Kiehl's, y'all. Love me some Kiehl's. I'll be right back. Now, here's the thing, like with skincare, you know, these are things that I use on a daily basis. And Kiehl's is a high-end brand. I got a notification that they were having 30% off, so I felt like that was my time to go in because I was running out of some things. So let's start with the Midnight Covery Botanical Cleansing Oil. Now, I wasn't running out of this. I actually wanted to get this in a full size because I got the advent calendar during like holiday season in 2022. And I am using my sample size of the cleansing oil, and I really like that. I use the cleansing oil when I wear makeup, and then I go in with a cleanser. So I love this for removing makeup. This one has squalene evening primrose oil and lavender essential oil, and it is for all skin types. So I did purchase this in a full size. Another item, actually a lot of these items were in my advent calendar and I used them. I have the Midnight Recovery Concentrate, and this is an elixir with essential oils and botanicals for radiant, younger looking skin by morning. So again, I use my mini size of this, so I wanted to purchase this in a full size. Lastly, or actually it's 2 more things for the night routine. This is the Midnight Recovery Omega Rich Cloud Cream. You can use the cleanser and then like the essence, the cloud cream, and then the oil. This is my go-to under eye cream, and this is the Super Multi-Corrective Eye Zone treatment. And it's not just for your under eye, it's for like all around your eye. So your brow bone, your eyelid, your outer corner, and your under eye. This is probably my 3rd one of these. And this is pricey. I don't know if it's $60. I can't remember, $58, but 30% off for me is a significant amount. So I didn't want to wait for like VIB or something like that to get 25%. Actually, this will be gone by VIB. So I'll probably have to get 20%, not 25. Stop adding percentages. I also had a travel size of the Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. I wanted the toner, but I did not get that because I have another product here. But I really liked this and the toner together. So I did get the 500 ml size, and this has calendula flower extract, and this is for normal to oily skin type, and I love it. It's gentle, it has a light scent, and I think it does a great job as a cleanser. So at night I'll use my Midnight Recovery cleansing oil, and then I'll use the Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. Also from this line, I got the Calendula Serum Infused Water Cream. So that's going to be my moisturizer that I'm going to use after I'm done my Glow Recipe Hyaluronic Plump Cream. And then these last 2 babies, I feel like I look super bright. I don't know what's going on. All right, these 2 right here, I am just about finished with. So I was like, I'm gonna need new ones. This is the Ferulic Brew Rejuvenating Facial Essence. And this just helps to bring out your skin's radiance. I love this. It is supposed to nourish your skin's barrier and help you have smoother and more radiant looking skin. And I usually do this one in the morning, yes. So I love this. I use this after I cleanse my skin. And I think this is my 3rd bottle of this. And then for toner, I didn't get the Calendula toner because I have the Daily Refining Milk Peel Toner. And that's this one. And it kind of separates, like once you start using it, you'll see that it kind of separates and you have to shake it up. But this is supposed to be a liquid exfoliator, and it doesn't cause you any type of like discomfort or anything like that. It's just supposed to help replenish your skin and give you a fresh, more refined complexion. It has lipohydroxy acid and emollients and almond milk. So I love this. And this will be my second purchase of this. So yeah, that was a pretty good skincare haul. And like, skincare is just not cheap. So all of that came to $334.16. And that really put me over bad. But that's going to be worth it. Actually, out of all the products that I purchased, I would say like the skincare stuff was great. The pattern leave-in conditioner, I didn't really need the Sol de Janeiro one. I just like the smell. And the Bumble and Bumble leave-in hair repair serum. Did I say that? And my Dior Forever concealer. I love everything except the net thing. Oh, the Say Glow Sculpt. I love those too. And I mean, I loved everything. The Kiehl was great. I just didn't need certain things. But if I had to choose and do it all again, the pattern, the Kiehl's, and the Dior concealer. Those were the things that I really wanted to purchase. And of course, my Sydney Grace bundle. So let me give y'all the grand total. $810.20. I felt like I was hoodwinked, bamboozled, and led astray because I didn't feel like I got that much stuff this month. And then when I sat to add it all up, because I did May and June kind of together, I was like, well, damn, I really didn't do better in June either. I guess we have to start for July. So let's talk about the money that came in. I did not get any money from Unearthly Cosmetics, and that's okay. You know, some months are slower than others, but this one was the slowest it could be. I did get some money in from Notoriously Morbid. It was $216.44. So we're going to go ahead and subtract that. From my links, I got $33.22. And we're going to go ahead and subtract that. And you know, with linking things, oftentimes it's a whole process. And I know a lot of content creators get a good portion of their earnings from links. But I'm just kind of back and forth with it because it's like I really am not pushing people to buy things. Now, if enough people ask me like, hey, where'd you get this? Or can you put a link in for this? You know, something like that. I don't mind, but I don't know. I just go back and forth with the links situation. And then sometimes I just forget. But I did get those $33 and we're going to subtract that. And then from Google AdSense, I made $190.81. That was a pretty good amount. I usually don't make that much from AdSense because I think in May was $134.59. So, and I really don't mind being transparent. It's really not a whole lot of money that I'm like sitting up here making. So that was AdSense. And that's it. That is it. We're going to go ahead. I had this $93.37 and I had from Macari, but I really don't think I sold anything from Macari. So we're going to go ahead and take that off because I'm not trying to cheat. So from the $810.20 minus those amounts that I just shared, we're down to $369.73. And that's huge. That is huge for me. Still a little over half of my intended budget. And, you know, I want to continue to improve. So that's where I'm at. And I am beyond grateful that I can offset these expenses. And, you know, at this point, I think I know that if I couldn't offset these expenses, there's no way I could be spending $800 on makeup. What this is showing me is just how quickly these purchases add up. And right now it's like, honestly, it's like I'm itching to buy something and I'm trying not to cave. I got an email for Beyonce's perfume and at first I went on the site and it was like, oh, you can get on the wait list. But if you got the email, like you could actually order it. And I was sitting there last night and I was like, Cara, no, you are so close to the end of the month. Like, you don't need to buy anything else. If the mothership comes out before the end of the month, you are not getting that. So I'm so close and I'm getting ready to go out of town. So like, there is really nothing that I really need. I am thinking about the one palette from Sydney Grace. That's not going to add a significant amount, you know, it not like a perfume or a mothership or anything like that. So that might be something I add on, but I am just really trying to be intentional. Intentional is where I'm at right now. And I want to see these numbers go down. I want to see them go down significantly, you know, where I can say, hey, I didn't spend this money, you know, I can maybe put a chunk of it away, put a chunk of it to the next VIB. You know what I mean? I can kind of wheel and deal this money around or just not spend it at all. But all in all, this writing things down and sharing it is really forcing me to look at my habits. And honestly, I'm so thankful that I can't go back to before I was doing this to see what I was spending, because I have a great feeling that it was way worse because I was just spending and not really, I'm not saying I didn't know that I was spending a lot, but you know, sometimes the beginning of the month and the end of the month can seem so far apart, you know, or sometimes it's like, damn, I feel like I haven't bought anything in a while, but it might have been like just a couple of weeks. But now that I'm sitting here writing it down, like, even if I have that feeling, I can go back and be like, girl, you just got this. Like, stop it. So I'm glad that y'all are here for this. And I think what makes me feel comfortable with this is not having the judgment, because I'm not saying we're all in the same boat with makeup, but I think we all have had things that we have spent too much on, whether it's makeup or not. We've had years where we've done, you know, better than others. And I don't think anyone, I mean, if you have come up with your perfect budget and spending regimen and all of that, share it with me, because like, I would love to know. I just don't know anybody that just always had it down from the jump. But if you are great at finances and discipline and things like that, you know, I am going into that direction with things that, you know, I'm talking about. So I am so open to learning new things. And you know, it's so easy to get tempted by the makeup. And, you know, one of the things, like, you know, when you are trying to adopt a new habit is sometimes make it hard for you to be tempted. And one of the things that would make it hard for me to be tempted is to not look at the new makeup releases or not do that video every week. And that is like one of my favorite things. So that's not an option for me. Like, the option for me is makeup protection program. Think about why you don't need it. Shop your stash. Pour your efforts into the makeup that you have, and that type of content, so that all of us who are trying to use our collection can get some inspo. Like, that's where I want to go with it. I want to participate in the new makeup releases. I think it's fun to look at, and half the stuff I don't want and it needs to leave, you know? So I'm finding my way. And again, spent a little more than I did last month, but it's still around that same $300 something mark. And it just makes me think, like, it was so much more than that. And I'm kind of thankful for that cushion, but I don't want to be mindless about it anymore. So we'll see what July looks like. But, you know, July is where this month, July, is where I started to kind of make these shifts. So, you know, because these are past purchases, I'm not sure if we will really see a huge difference until August. But, you know, as I continue to purchase things, I am trying to be very mindful of them. So with all that rambling aside, I hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said, share your tips and tricks. A lot of you have been sharing things about shopping your stash. I even had some people say, you know, don't get something when it launches, just wait and see, like, how do you feel about it the next day or the next week or the next month? And that is something huge that's helped me, because oftentimes I'll forget about stuff because something else came out. So that has been huge in helping me, because, you know, in the reality, I could see if it's like something where I'm gonna have content up to kind of expose the channel more or anything like that, but that's really not the case. You know, here in the beauty space, you have your people that are getting PR or that are gonna get something up fast, and so I'm really not trying to compete with that anymore. So there is no benefit to me just jumping and getting something as soon as it's released anymore. So I'm glad to be letting that go, because this isn't about reviews really. It's about enjoying makeup and having this community. So that's it, y'all. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for this How Much Did I Spend video. Thank you for just not judging and just always being there to listen and chime in. It really, really means a lot to me, this community that we've built, and I'm so glad that you all are here. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.